Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jaslyn, but people call me Jazz. If you'd like to see how I did this makeup look, please keep on watching, and thank you so much for joining. So I'm starting off with a freshly washed face, and I'm using my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Barrier Cream to moisturize my face. It is a very good moisturizer and it's lightweight. I have oily skin, so I don't want to do too much to my pores. However, my eyebrows are really dry sometimes, so I'm making sure to really get it in there. And I'm just rubbing it all in. And now I'm using my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask to prep my lips. It smells amazing and it feels amazing on your lips as well. So I sped up my eyebrow process because it takes a very long time. It's very time consuming. I'm a perfectionist, so I like to get them as identical as possible. But I will do a eyebrow routine for you guys in another video, a very detailed one on how I do my brows. To prime my face, I'll be using the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I find it very convenient to use. I don't have to get my hands really messy with it by applying it since it comes in that applicator. But I do use my fingers to rub it in, which you'll see in a second. To prep my eyes for the shadow, I'll be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the color Chestnut. And I'm just going to apply that on my lids. And then I'm going in with this Sephora brush to go ahead and blend it all over the top of my lids. I'm going in with the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and that's in translucent light to set the concealer on my eyes so that it does not crease. Here I'm using the Naked Urban Decay Heat palette. And I'm going to be taking this brown color. This will be going on the outer corners of my eyes as well as over the crease and on the crease. And I'm just going to blend that in very well. You always want to make sure to blend, blend, blend. I don't care if it takes like 20 minutes, please blend the shadow. And I'll be doing my entire other eye off camera. Now I'll be using the Kat Von D Brow Pomade in the color Whiteout, and this I'll be using to cut my crease. I'm taking this Morphe brush, it's the S4. It's perfect for applying that to your crease to get the perfect line. And I dipped it in the brow pomade, and now I'm just going to place it on my lid, and then I look up so it creates that line you see right there. That's how I know where to stop. And I just look around while I'm looking up so it can keep creating that line for me. I find that the easiest way to apply when you're doing a cut crease. I will be taking the whiteout brow pomade and bringing it to the outer corners of my eyes, but not all the way, because I'm going to be darkening that up. As you can see, this is how one eye looks, and here is both of them. And now I'm going to be using my James Charles palette, and I'm going to be taking that orange color at the top, and I'm going to apply that to the middle part of my lid with the Morphe M332 brush. I'm going to blend it in very well. Again, like I said, please make sure to blend. And I'm going back into the James Charles palette and getting that yellow color, and I'm putting that on the inner part of my eye. And I'm using a different Morphe brush. It's a smaller size, similar to the one that I just used for the orange. I'm making sure to overlap that on the orange part to blend that perfectly. It's the perfect ombre. Dipping back into the James Charles palette, I'm going to be taking this brown color to do that on the outer corners of my eyes. Like I mentioned earlier, I was darkening that part up, and that's why I didn't apply the brow pomade. I know it looks a little bit crazy right now, but I'm packing on that color because I really want it to be dark. And then you're just gonna blend it right over the crease part. Most people use tape on the side, but it doesn't really matter to me because I clean it up with concealer later anyways. Again, blend, blend, and blend. Take your time with that because it's really important when putting shadow on. Next, I'm going in with the NYX glitter eyeliner, and I'm going to be applying that to the crease line. And I'm doing that on both sides for you here. Now I will be taking the Fenty Beauty Flyliner. I love this eyeliner. It is the best. It has the perfect felt tip. And I'm just gonna go ahead and create a winged liner on both sides of my eyes. For my mascara, I'll be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and yes, I'm holding it upside down. I didn't realize it. And I'm just going to be applying that to my top lashes for now, so I can put my false lashes on. Here I am dancing a little bit. You can just enjoy this little snippet while I am waiting for the glue on my eyelashes to dry. I guess I was really feeling this song. I use my fingers to apply my eyelashes. I just find it the easiest for me. Most people use tweezers or an actual lash applicator, but I never got the chance to get around to that. I started with my fingers and it's the best for me. I'm going back in with the mascara to blend it into my false lashes. And here I am giving you guys a view of the shadow while I shake up my foundation. I'm using the Cover FX Power Play Foundation in the color G100. And here I am using my Sephora Charcoal Foundation brush. I love this foundation a lot. At first I was using the NARS Luminous Weightless since I have oily skin, but I noticed that it would give me crease lines when I would smile, so that wasn't really working out for me well. This foundation does not do that at all, and I'm just making sure to blend it everywhere on my neck, and I'm bringing it into my hairline, over my eyebrows. I leave the eye area alone because I put concealer there and I don't want it to mix with the foundation. And here I am just putting some foundation on my hand with an angled brush to make sure I get it on my brows. And now I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and instead of in the color Chestnut, I am using Mocha this time. I'm putting that under my eyes, on top of my lips, and on my forehead and on my chin. And I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend this all in. I go back in with my foundation brush to make sure that everything is transitioning easily on my face. And here I'm taking my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'll be putting that under my eyes using that same damp beauty blender. And I apply it to the tops of my lip as well. And I put it on my chin and on my forehead, the same areas that I put the concealer. I actually don't like to bake, so I'm taking this Morphe M106 brush to dust the powder off right away. Now I'll be taking my Mercier translucent setting powder in the medium deep color and putting that on a powder brush and just rubbing that all in my face. Next, I'll be taking the Juvia's Place the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. And I'll be using my Morphe M462 brush and the color B. And I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. So I'm going back in with that powder brush to wipe some of it off. Here I am using the MAC Studio Fix powder in the color NW50 with my Morphe M104 brush. And I'm going to be applying that right underneath the cheekbone, and I blend it up. Once I'm done with that, I take my Becca highlighter in the color Chocolate Glaze, and I'm using my Morphe M143 brush. And I don't like to highlight that much either, so I'm just placing a little bit on the cheekbone area and on my nose and on my lips. And now I'm going in with the KKW Beauty Lip Liner in the color Nude 3. And I'm just going to be lining my lips with that. Once I'm done lining, I just rub my lips together. And here I am taking the Marc Jacobs Enamored Lip Shine in the color Sugar Sugar and just dotting that on my lips and then rubbing it in. And now I'm going back in with the mascara to do my bottom lashes. I did not use any setting spray because honestly I'm staying at home because I'm self-quarantining, so there was no way that I needed this makeup to stay on for long. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed the look.